Rachel, it's lovely to have you here today. We're looking at our program 7 models for teaching, and you are the expert because you work in a London school.
I do indeed.
And have to cope with children from many other contexts.
Absolutely. So,
who are not learning in their native language. Can you just perhaps tell me some of the things that you have to do to help these children, and you perhaps give an example of a child?
of course, I recently have had a child from Syria join us, and I'm her first educator. And I feel like because she has never had any formal education at all, I felt the best place to start would be to educate her as though she was in an early years classroom. So in that, I have early years resources for her. I have a phonics program that myself and my teaching assistant help deliver to her. And as well as that, we expose her to the rest of the class where she can have good language models and just good examples of children who speak English in a native way. And also for her to have exposure to children who can also speak Arabic, which she can speak. And then they can play with her and introduce her to more language models. So in the time she's been with us, which is just over 2 half terms now, she's managed to gain a lot of English that she did not have before. The language acquisition is actually quite fast because of the program I've put together for her, be it informal for her. More recently, I gained a child from Brazil who has been educated in his country, but this is the first time he's been educated in England. And what we do is he's also attending a phonics program at a different level because he is able to read and write in English, but we are trying to help him to really gain the knowledge of a child at the level I teach, which is 8 to 9 year olds. What I do in a general sense for the rest of the class is, because they're all varying levels of the year group I teach, which is year 4, I ensure that I adapt their learning to their different needs. I have 2 children who work quite significantly below the rest of them, and so they have differentiated learning work, and we use a system at work called widgets, and they're online, and this is a system, it's the PEX system. And so with that, we can produce their work, but use the symbols, which really has started to help them actually gain more language and gain more understanding of what is going on in the wider curriculum.
That's fantastic and really good to have you give some practical demonstration. Thank you, Rachel.
Welcome.